everybody, welcome to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica, and on today's video we're going to be doing a get ready with me using beauty box products. So I do have a few products on my face that I didn't get anything in my beauty boxes, but before we get started, if you were not aware, I do have my own online clothing boutique. It is nimdies.com, Nimdies Boutique. That's what it looks like. Link is in the description bar down below if you're curious. If not, that's okay too. Also, if you like this video while you're watching it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you'd hit the red subscribe button. It helps me out probably more than you know. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below while we're getting ready. And if you have any questions for me, say you want to ask me some questions, put those in the comment section down below. I do this video every month at the end of the month. I do a get ready with me using all the products that I got in my beauty boxes, or at least all the makeup products that I got in my beauty boxes, just to at least give them a try, unless I'm giving them away to you all, which I sometimes will do. Anyway, I think I said everything I needed to say. Yes, if you have any questions, ask me those and I will answer them in next month's video. That's what I wanted to say. All right, so I have primer, foundation, brows, and a little bit of a contour already on my face because I didn't get any of those products. So looking around my table, I think that's everything that I have to start. So I did get two concealers. I don't remember the last time I had a concealer in a beauty box, but I got this Yensa BC concealer. Full coverage concealer, and then I also got this Trustique concealer. So what I figured I would do is put one on one eye and one on the other eye. I don't really need any on my face right now. I dropped it. The foundation that I have on pretty much covers up anything that I need covered up. So what I'm going to do is use the Yensa on the right side and use the Trustique on the left side. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw some lines. I wasn't really wild about this Trustique one when I swatched it upon opening my beauty box. So we're going to do that. And I'm just going to blend that one with my finger because I have a little brush here, but I did bring my foundation pretty close to my eye though. So I don't know that this is going to be like a true test. I just wasn't really fond of this when I, blended it on my finger. You'll have to let me know if you guys can tell a difference with that one. All right, let's get a little bit of the Yensa, and my hair is getting stuck to my watch. I know that this was like basically all but empty. There's not a lot in this, but it did go a long way. So I'm literally just going to get a little drop on my finger there and just sort of dab this along my eye because this was pretty full coverage, and now I got it back on my finger. So I'm going to use the brush for this one and just sort of blend that out on my under eye. And I have some left on my finger because I picked it up when I was dabbing. So that one is definitely a lot more full coverage. It's a lot paler in color than the other one. So it does give me a little bit more brightening. This one I feel like I still have a little bit of like purple, a little bit. I don't have a lot of color on my under eyes. Actually, my sister is very blue on her under eyes, but I have a little bit, and I don't feel like that Trustique one covered. So I'm going to see if I can build that up a little bit, like right in here. And it might be that like when I blended it away. I'm just not getting the same coverage that, like the Yensa is definitely a fuller coverage than this Trustique one is. And this one is a deeper shade. So you can, I think the camera, I'm hoping the camera picks up that the Yensa is definitely brightening, whereas the Trustique is more the same shade. The Trustique almost would be better for, like, for me at least, and the shade that it is, would be better for a blemish touch-up. So I actually have a little bit here on my chin, which I wasn't going to cover up, but just for the sake of giving it a try. Ooh, this is apparently very soft because it's digging in to the side of the packaging. I don't know if that will show. But as I'm using it, it's actually digging into the side of the packaging. So I mean, it is kind of warm in this room, but it's not like hot. You know what I mean? All right. Definitely for me, something to use as blemish concealer rather than under eye concealer. So, all right. I don't have any powder, and I'm not going to bother powdering anything, to be honest with you, because I got face products and they're cream. And it is 7:38 in the evening. So, that's okay. I got this here from Milk Makeup. This is the Glimmer Glow Oil Lip and Cheek. I also used a cream bronzer today as well. So I just kind of was going with the cream process today. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to actually get this on my finger. And I'm going to just put this on with my finger. I probably could do it with a sponge as well, but I don't have a damp sponge here in the room with me. And the bathroom is downstairs. So there's no upstairs bathroom in my house. And I'm actually picking up some of my foundation and getting it back on the product, which is not necessarily desirable. I'm going to use a different finger to pick up more. So that might be too much blush, but I now have foundation all over my fingers. Probably should have used a sponge. All right. I think that's pretty. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's pretty. This is the brush I used to put my foundation on. So I'm just going to pat into that a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Next up is my highlighter. And I did get a cream highlighter this month too. I don't know what's with all the cream products. Like, are cream products usually used in the summer? I'm a novice when it comes to cream products. 100% a novice. So I don't know if it's something you're supposed to use during different times of the year more so than others. I don't know. But I got this Galactic Skin Glow Duo. And it's almost like a blush and a highlighter. I don't know. The pink is definitely, I don't know. I don't remember if it's more of a highlighter or not. But I'm going to use the champagne shade. And I'm just going to put that on my finger. And again, just use my finger to dab it into my skin. Maybe I'm just using my fingers too much. I probably should have wet a sponge. That's what I probably should have done. I'm going to use a different finger for the other side of my face because the foundation is definitely coming up. I can't remember if this is the foundation that I put on when I was filming the unboxing because this foundation is just coming right up. All right. So far, I'm liking the way my face is looking. So that's a plus. All right, had to do a quick blood sugar test. Anyway, type 2 diabetic, wanted to check my blood sugar after I ate dinner. And it is perfectly fine. Thank you very much for asking. So far I am liking the products that I tried. The little blush, the highlighter, and the concealers. Like I said, this concealer is definitely something to be used on the face rather than like as a brightener on the under eye. Okay, brows. I did get a brow gel. I already have brow pencil in my eyes or on my brows. I did get this Wonder Beauty brow gel, however, so we're going to go ahead and put some of this in. I'm loving this little brush, this little spoolie. It's so cute and in my opinion is just like perfect. The biggest problem that I have is that it's a clear brow gel, which that's not the issue. The issue is that the little brush gets so dirty. I feel so bad for the little brush. Yeah, now I got little fuzzies all over it. Good job, Jessica. I wanted to share with you something. Like, I just had to say it really, really loud that I wanted to share with you. Sometimes I wonder about myself. This whole quarantine is getting to me. Anyway, it's been way too long since I've talked to other people. We have a new family member. Kind of, but not really. Before I move on, let's see. I got a bunch of eyeshadow and a bunch of lipstick, which just happens to be my two favorite makeup products in the entire world. I also got some brushes, which I forgot to use. I got these two face brushes, and I meant to use this brush to blend in my cream face products. and I completely forgot. And this is a powder brush, which I didn't put any powder on, so that's why I didn't use that. They're clean. I did wash them, but I didn't use them. So really, Jessica? Anyway, my husband was doing something with one of our dogs' crates. We have 2 dogs, and they each have their own crate for when like they're crate trained. Anyway, I have 4 eyeshadow palettes this month. I got 2 from Colored Rain because I actually ordered one as an add-on. I ordered the Vineyard Soiree as an add-on. While I open these to show them to you. So anyway, my husband was doing something with the one dog crate, and he looked out the window, which is right beside the dog crate, and he saw a little bird's nest and a little mama bird in the bird's nest. And the mama flew away because she saw my husband, and we've had 3 little eggs in the bird's nest. So all of a sudden, we've been checking on it, you know, every couple of days or every day when we walk past. This is the Mimosa Moment, and this one is the Vineyard Soiree. So I'm going to go ahead and show you these 2. And so like 2 days ago, Vineyard Soiree is purple. The Mimosa Moment is brown. I got this little Smashbox Holy Crop Trio, which looks like that. And then I got this Smashbox Cover Shot Ablaze. And that one looks like that. So the question is, what am I going to put on my eyes? I think I know what I'm going to do. Anyway, long story short, 2 days ago, the eggs hatched, and we now have 3 baby birdies in the nest. If I can remember to take a picture before I edit this video, I will put the little picture right here. But we have 3 little tiny baby birdies. They were born yesterday, 2 days ago. They were born 2 days ago. And we've seen both mommy and daddy. And I know that we've seen both mommy and daddy because they are cardinals, which cardinals hold a very special place in my heart. My grandmother, which is Nimini, the Nimini's Boutique, we called my grandmother Nimini, and she loved cardinals, just adored them. And I always think of her every time I see a cardinal. And mommy birds, female cardinals don't look like the traditional cardinal. If you know what a traditional cardinal looks like, it's like a completely red bird. Again, I'll put a picture up here. But I also have a publishing company called Pan Publishing. Hold on. So my husband and I started a publishing company, and it's called Pan Publishing, and you can see that is our insignia. And if it'll focus, you'll see that it's actually a cardinal on there. So cardinals have a special place in my heart. This book was actually one we published. It's called Good Stuff You Should Eat. So John came up with all the recipes. We based some recipes on stuff that we got from our mothers, both of our mothers. We recreated some of their recipes in here. But yeah, good stuff you should eat. In case you're wondering, I keep it back here on my shelf. But that is the male cardinal. So we weren't 100% certain that Mama was a cardinal until we saw Daddy. So the fact that we have 3 baby birdies right outside our window and they're cardinals, they're very special to me. So I have 3 new family members, and Mom and Dad are in a family now too. So we've got 5 new family members. They'll be gone in a couple weeks. We're going to the shore by like early July, end of June, early July time period. And I told my son that they'd probably be gone by the time that we go to the shore. So, but makes me think of my grandmother. So, all right. So I did use this palette, the Mimosa Moment, in my unboxing video. I also used the Smashbox Holy Crop Trio in my unboxing video. I did not use the Smashbox, I don't believe, the Smashbox Cover Shot Ablaze, and I did not use the Vineyard Soiree. Given that I have this Inkwell liner to try from Kat Von D or KBD Vegan Beauty, and it is a really pretty blue shade. I think what I'm going to do is go with the purples. Although, to be fair, I did a really nice look with this in my humble opinion, and this is a really, really nice everyday palette. Like, I would totally travel with this palette. It has everything that I personally could possibly ever need in a palette if I was like doing like work looks. I'm supposed to go on a month-long training at some point. It was actually booked for April of 2020, and it got canceled because of the whole virus thing. So I'm trying to get that rescheduled now, but it's a required training for my job, and at some point I'm going to go on it. And I would not be opposed to taking this with me. And to be honest, I would not be opposed to taking this with me too. I really like reds on my eyes, in particular. And this, again, would give me neutral looks and red looks. So definitely would consider taking this with me. And I did a whole look with just this trio. So I think, though, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the purples because I do want to use the blue eyeliner and probably ruin whatever eye look that I create. So before I do that, though, I'm going to go back into the Mimosa Moment. Because I am a creature of habit, as I think most of us are, and I'm going to start with the cream shade. I also got this brush in one of my beauty boxes. I think it was an Ipsy. So I'm going to use this to start with the cream shade in Mimosa Moment to just, you know, start off my eye. I always do this. I usually use an eye primer. Today I didn't. Like I said, it's already pushing 8 o'clock, so I was like, I'll just skip the eyeliner or the eye primer. It's not a big deal. Although I did put face primer on. So, you know, there goes that idea out the window that I was like, I don't need primer. Nobody ever said I had to be consistent, right? Okay. I'm going to go into this shade right here. These don't have names on it, but I'm going to go into this like purpley brown shade or this pinky brown shade. I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm just going to put this in my crease, although this is probably too big of a brush to be doing crease work. Sorry. I got something in my throat all of a sudden. But yeah. Like I said, the brush is probably too big. I definitely like it for doing like the all over color. But as far as like just trying to keep it in the crease, it is a little big for that. So I'm actually amazed that it has like a gray in here. Can you guys see that? The shade on the end here is like gray. And I will also tell you that not all eyeshadows will blend on my right eye. I don't know why my right eye is so difficult. It just sometimes is. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. So, you know, whatevs. Next up, what do I want to do? Actually, I don't feel like I have enough mattes. Looking in this palette, that is the only matte in the entire palette. Even the gray on the end has a little bit of shimmer to it. Everything in here is shimmer. That's interesting. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is go into this purple right here, which might be a little bit too chunky for me, but I'm gonna go for it. And I'm just gonna put that on my finger, and I'm gonna put it all over the lid. It's a little bit chunkier than I would normally go. I would normally go for like the more metallic-y look here, rather than the glittery purple. But let's do something a little bit different, you know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, by the time this video is posting, my county in Pennsylvania is moving from red to yellow, which really doesn't mean much, to be honest with you. In red, probably the biggest differences between red and yellow is that stores can start to open back up. Restaurants are still closed, but stores can start to open up as long as they have like limited numbers of people in the stores and, you know, I don't know, like they make sure that there's social distancing. I don't know. But stores are allowed to start opening up, which is good. It's a step in the right direction. As far as I'm concerned, I really like that color. I'm very lucky that I have been, safe, and everyone that I know has been safe. And I just hope that the same can be said for all of you. And if you have been affected by this, I am very, very sorry. I don't think any of us expected this to happen, and I'm really hoping that as the summer comes, things really calm down, and we can be safe, but start getting a little bit back to, like, I don't know, not safe, but not sorry, if that makes sense. I'm going to go back into that gray purple color a little bit and just blend out the outer portion of my crease. Now that I have that shimmer on, I have a little bit better idea of what I'm going to do with my eye look. But like I said, safe, not sorry. That's the key to what I'm looking for. Safe, not sorry. I am supposed to go to the shore. Like I think I already said, we're supposed to go to the shore. And it's definitely going to be a different experience this year. And that's fine. As long as the community lets us in, we're still planning on going. We are renting a house with my in-laws, my parents-in-law, and my one sister-in-law. We're all going down together. And we're going to be about a block off of the shore. So, and we're not, we're going to Ocean City, New Jersey. And we're not like on the boardwalk. We're like off of the boardwalk too. So, that's a lot of glitter. I have it in my eyebrows, everywhere. Not sure that I like that shade. This shade. All right. Good times. I think what I'm going to do is go in with a pencil brush and go in with the metallic purple that I would normally like put on my lids and put that on my inner corner, just to sparkle my inner corner a little bit. I don't know. Let me know what you guys are doing as far as, are you taking a vacation this year? Like, I know that some family members are not taking vacations. Some of them are. One of the nice things about renting a house is that we'll be able to cook our own meals and stuff. We won't have to be too concerned about like where we're going to get food to eat. You know what I mean? We're going to be able to cook in the rental. I'm going to go into the gray shade with this pencil brush, and I'm going to put that along my lower lash line. We'll see how this looks once I get like the eyeliner on too. Like, I don't know, like a lot of restaurants, everywhere that I'm aware of, they're going to be having like takeout food, but like not in restaurants. Now that could change in the next month. Like I said, we're not going until late June, early July time period. So that could definitely change by the time it gets, that time gets here. I think it's going to really rely on, as they start to open things up, how, if there's, what the effects are. Like if things start to go downhill fast, I'm sure that they will be going one direction, and I think if it doesn't go downhill, I think they'll go like a different direction. And that just got totally away from me, and now I have gray all over my under eyes. I'm going to use the brush that I used to do my concealer. All right. I don't know about that. Okay. Yeah. I don't know about that. That might not have been the best idea right there that I just did, but it's done now, and it is what it is. All right. I'm going to go into that gray shade and just deepen up like my outer V. So I don't know how you all are feeling about like your summer plans. Are you going to be staying at home? Are you in an area that's less affected by this? Because I mean, there's some states like West Virginia, was affected, but less so than, you know, some other states, that kind of thing. So I'm curious what it's been like in your area. You know, I'm just very curious on how everyone's holding up, because I'll be honest, it's not been, it's very scary. I'm not gonna lie, very scary. And I know that some of you I have talked to, like over on my vlog channel. My vlog channel is a very, very small group of people watch my vlog channel. So I do respond on video to some of your comments and that sort of thing. If you're not into vlogs, you know, don't go check that channel out. And honestly, my life is pretty boring. But if you like vlogs, you can check that out. It's Jessie Mack Vlogs. Jessi, Jessie Mack. Mack. But you can check out my vlog channel if you're curious. But there's less people over there. And so my camera shut off. I'm not sure where it shut off at, but what I was saying was, you know, if you don't like vlogs, don't go and check the channel out by any stretch. I think I'd like, again, I don't know when it shut off. It was Jessie Mack Vlogs. That gray is not sitting well with my look. Anyway, but if you don't like vlog channels, don't check it out. I also do a food channel, OmniZeet. I don't know how often I've mentioned that. I know I have a link in the description bar, but if you're not interested in food channels and stuff, don't check that out either. So, all right, mascara. I got this Kevyn Aucoin Expert Mascara in one of my boxes. So let's go ahead and put this on. So that mascara is just fine. I have glitter all over my eyes, like all underneath. That glitter shade's not really for me. I literally have glitter everywhere. And maybe that gray had the glitter in it and that's where it's coming from. Or maybe I just had glitter in that purple and it's just all over my face. Whatever. That mascara is okay. It's nothing to write home about. I wouldn't buy it. It's not worth it to me. All right. I'm going to be going ahead with this Inkwell Liner Longwear Matte Eyeliner in Dark Wave. I may live to regret this, but I'm going to go off camera and put this on because I need to really focus, because liquid liner and I are not best friends. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on and I will be right back. All right, so I have some critiques for that eyeliner. It dries so fast that I could not get a line from one end of my eye to the other by the time that the brush dried. That's how fast it dries. So I had to keep dipping back into the container to get more out because it dries that fast. That being said, I think the color is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I think it just gives you a statement, like, entirely. That is gorgeous. You definitely have to shake well too. Like, I first took it out not shaking it and there was no color coming off and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. The whole container is dried out. But then once I shook it, it worked out just fine. But again, like, it dries so fast. And I got it on my eyelashes. Like, the tips of my eyelashes are blue because I got on my eyelashes because it dried that fast. Like, I literally would touch the end of the brush to my eyelashes and it would just dry right, like, immediately. So that is a quick drying eyeliner, like super quick drying. If you're not quick on the ball with that, forget it. Okay. That is everything for my eyes. I got a ton of lip products this month. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lip products. I got the Tarte H2O Gloss, and it's in Sail Away. The Sugar Rush Sugar Coat in Cupcake, which is a matte. The Dose of Colors, I don't know what this was. This is lipstick in Mocha. This was mine. I got one and I put it in my giveaway drawer for you guys. I got the Tarteist Lip Paint in Home Slice. And then I got the Jouer Lip Gloss in Broadway. So overall, I got 2 dark lip products. The Dose of Colors is a dark color as well. It's like a dark mauve brownie tone. I think I need to go more with a nude because of the statement eyeliner that I've got going on. So I think what I'm going to do is go in with the Sugar Rush Sugar Coat lipstick in Cupcake. And this is like a whipped consistency. Smells good. All right. I probably should go ahead with a gloss over top of it, but I'm not going to. So that is everything that I got that I'm using today, at least, in my beauty boxes for May. Let's recap real quick. I got the concealer from Yensa, which I do actually like this for the under eyes. I got the concealer from Trustique, which I think is better for face concealing rather than under eye concealing. I got the blush and lip and cheek oil, glimmer glow oil. Doesn't really have a shade. Glimmer is the shade, I guess. This I kind of like, and it was buildable. I like it. The Galactic, it's not as bright as I normally like for my highlighter, but I think it's okay. The mascara. This is okay. I'll continue using it. It's not something that I have fallen in love with. It's not something that I would go out and repurchase. I just don't think it's that nice of a mascara, at least on my lashes. So it's fine, but it's not like amazing. The eyeliner, beautiful color. Definitely a statement. However, dries very, very fast. So I hope you're better at eyeliner than I am, but the color is gorgeous. The brow gel, not crusty. It's clear brow gel. You know what I mean? All right, the lip products. I did try the Tarte lip paint in the video. This is okay. It's not my favorite formula. It's just fine, but it's not my favorite formula, if that makes sense. The gloss from Tarte in Sail Away. I'm actually going to go ahead and put this on over top of the lip stick that I have on. That's nice. I like the Tarte gloss. I tried the Jouer on in the get ready or in the unboxing video. I really liked this a lot. The Sugar Rush Sugar Coat in Cupcake. This is a pretty shade as well. I wore it in the other video that I did when I did the unboxing, and then I wore it in the video that I filmed right after that, and it was just fine. And the Dose of Colors lipstick, I do like this. I just wish I had gotten a different shade than one I already had, but I do like this formula, and I actually got that one and then I bought a second one because I like the formula so much. All that's left is the eyeshadows. Whoops, knocking stuff over. The Colored Rain eyeshadows I'm liking. I'm not loving that glitter though, this purple glitter in this palette, not loving it. I really liked the Mimosa Moment. I used that. This gloss is like sticking together terribly. The Mimosa Moment I used like I think almost every shade in here during that unboxing video. Like that a lot. Smashbox Trio I liked. Smashbox Cover Shot, I'm sure I will love this once I get around to using it. And that is everything. I did get a couple of other items that I put in my giveaway drawer to give away to one of you guys in the very near future. So stay tuned for that. Again, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because my giveaways are only open to subscribers. So I think that's it. I didn't get a chance to try those brushes, which kind of stink. This brush is okay. I've used Miss Glam, what is it, SL Miss Glam brushes before, and they're fine. They're not like something that I'm like in love with, have to go buy the whole line, but they're nice brushes. So all right, that is everything that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button if you liked my video. I do this video every single month, as well as unboxing videos, other beauty related videos. I'm just about to wrap up a declutter series and probably getting ready to start another declutter series soon. And I do Foundation Fridays every Friday. So if you like any of that type of topics, go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. Really, what are you guys planning on doing this summer? Are you just going to do a staycation? I know my job, my boss, I just had a team meeting today, and my boss was like, you know, guys, take your leave. You know, just take your leave. If you need a break, take a break. This is hard on all of us. We get generous leave at the company that I work for, and, you know, they're like, you know, we're all taking long weekends this weekend, and, you know, not everybody, but I'm actually filming this the week before it posts. So you're seeing it next week after Memorial Day. I'm actually filming it before Memorial Day. So a lot of people are taking long weekends, and, or they're taking Friday off, and then other people are taking Tuesday off. But my boss was really very adamant about saying, you know, take care of yourself, take care of your family, make sure that you're all okay, make sure that you're all like getting things done that you want to get done. Don't try to stress it too much. You know, they were very much focusing on us because we're still working. I work in IT, so we're still working, and you know, my boss was just very adamant, you know, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Don't forget to take care of yourself. This is a very stressful time for all of us. So let me know if you guys are doing anything special this summer. If you're staying home, right now we're waiting to hear if our public pool is going to be opening. We are members of the public pool. We don't know what's going to happen there, if they're going to open it or not. We have amusement park season passes. I don't, but my husband and my 2 children do. I don't know if the amusement park's going to be open. So yeah, there's a lot of unknowns right now. So even if you don't tell me in the comment section what it is you guys are doing this summer, just know that I care about all of you, and I just want to pass along the same thing that my boss said to us is take care of yourself. You know, if that's taking a staycation this summer, or if that is getting back to work. Maybe you haven't been working in several weeks or months, and it's time to get back to work for you. You know, maybe that's the best thing for you too. You know, I don't know. Each one of us are different and unique, and just do what you need to do for yourself. That's all I have to say. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I do hope to see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye.